What is going on, everybody? Howard Bender here from Fantasy Alarm, and I'm looking at that DFS main slate for NFL Week 14. I'm looking at some contrarian plays. Listen, if you want to win a GPP tournament, then you're going to have to find ways to separate yourself from the rest of the herd. So always throwing in a couple of contrarian plays. Now, it's not just about low ownership. It's also about who's got that potential to really pop off and give you that ceiling game at the low ownership. So let's take a look at some players who I'm looking at for this week. And it starts the quarterback position with Derek Carr of the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, coming in at projected ownership less than 3% right now. The Saints QB cost $5,100 on DraftKings, $7,100 on FanDuel. Everyone's in on Alvin Kamara running up against the New York Giants, and I get that. That's a great cash game play. But you got to go the other direction here for GPP tournaments. Now, no Taysom Hill means that Carr's going to stay on the field when the Saints have the ball inside the red zone. Giants ranked 28th in DVOA against the pass. They might not be giving up a lot of yards, but quarterbacks have been incredibly efficient against them, posting a 102.4 passer rating throughout this season. At the running back position, give me James Cook from the Buffalo Bills. Going up against the Los Angeles Rams, he's $7,400 on DraftKings. He's $8,500 on FanDuel, but we're getting him at less than 3% ownership right now. Everyone's expecting some gunslinging shootout with the Rams, but the Rams are allowing the 5th most rushing yards per this season overall. They're also allowing the 9th most fantasy points per game to the running back position. James Cook has 11 touchdowns in 11 games, and so far this season, he's averaging 14 carries and 4 targets. You know the Bills are going to get James Cook going in this game, at least to start things off, maybe even to kill the clock at the end. At the wide receiver position, how about Darnell Mooney from the Atlanta Falcons? $5,500 on DraftKings, $5,900 on FanDuel, coming in at less than 6% ownership. Everyone is off him right now after the last few games. Why didn't he produce the last few games? How about the injuries, right? He had a hamstring issue, he had an Achilles issue, and everybody was down on him because of that, and he wasn't performing. Well, guess what? He's off the injury report right now. Full practices here during the week. Give me Darnell Mooney. This once strong Minnesota pass defense is allowing an average of almost 300 yards per game over the last 3 weeks. Stephon Gilmore, their best cover corner, he's all banged up too. So get Darnell Mooney in there as a nice little contrarian play. And then finally at the tight end position, we did it last week. We're doing it again this week. We're going to Pat Freiermuth of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's only $3,800 on DraftKings, $5,500 on FanDuel. And he's coming in at less than 4% ownership right now. People still believe Russell Wilson avoids the tight end. But come on, Freiermuth, he's coming off of his best game of the season. 6 catches, 68 yards, and a touchdown last week. He's seen a targets increase from Wilson over the last 2 games. And listen, 2 weeks ago, he faced these Cleveland Browns, had 4 catches for 59 yards. Browns are allowing the 12th most fantasy points per game to the tight end. I think Freiermuth returns strong value once again this week. As always, check out all the work that we've got going on over at fantasyalarm.com, from the playbook to the dartboard to all the DFS position coaches, you name it, we've got it right over there. And now's the great time to join up. Go to fantasyalarm.com/cyber. We're running our Cyber Monday deal all week long. Use the promo code CM24. It takes 50% off of the monthly cost from now until January of 2026. That means the entire 2025 year at less than $20 a month. And that's all sports, seasonal, DFS, betting, draft guides, cheat sheets, Discord access, you name it, we've got it. So go over to fantasyalarm.com/cyber. Use that promo code CM24. I'm Howard Bender from Fantasy Alarm. We'll catch you next time.